Hello everybody and welcome back to The Sims Medieval. Lately I've really wanted to come back to this game, even though I have other games I really want to play as well, or need to play. Well, yeah, this is just, it's just so relaxing. Just sit, relax, play the game. What did we do last time? I can't remember. It's been a while since I've come back to this, or since I played this game. Okay, so we still need a smithy and the Jacobean Cathedral. I can't even remember our characters. Even the only thing I remember is that they are pirates, and it's me who is the queen or lady right now. Oh, we need a spy as well. Fair enough. Okay. So let's just hop into the betrayal. I don't think there's. Give me a minute. No. That's place 13 buildings. Okay, so our goal is to have as many buildings as possible. I think, and in the end of the last episode, I asked what people want. I can't remember if anyone replied. Voila. I just I can't remember if there was some theme going on for these characters, or if I just created some random. I really can't remember. But I guess I'll make the spy now unfurnished. Is that how I did it, or did I do furnished? I can't remember a thing. I think I got it. Give me a minute. Okay, so I did unfurnished. No, this is furnished, isn't it? I can't remember what it's supposed to look like. Okay, maybe the front room. Okay, so I did unfurnished, so I can make my own. Fair enough. Okay, I'm gonna keep doing that then. So let's make a pirate spy. What do a pirate spy? Oh! There was no point in creating buildings to house and train the military if they were to be completely vulnerable to attack. Thus, thick stone city walls were erected along with these structures to defend against the mishmash of rabble-rousers, barbarians, bandits, thieves, and deadly chinchillas. Yeah. Okay, create a new spy. Yes.
Really?
Let's get to it. I should really be using some time to check out which hairstyles and clothes I already used, because I can't remember it all. This is too flamboyant for a spy, I think. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with this one, and if it turns out I already used the hairstyle and the clothes for someone else, I'm gonna change him, but I really don't know. I can't remember. It's been too long. Maybe I should check. Where are the other male characters? Okay, you're wearing something else. So are you? Okay, good. So we haven't used that cloth yet, so that's good. Whew, no need to worry. So the betrayal. What are the difference? Oh, betray. No. We don't want to betray the pirates. Missing heir. Dacian land grab has gone missing during the failed peace summit, and both the guild lord and the pirates tribunal had their own reason to seek his whereabouts. Yeah, I guess, but it's not really knowledge we need. We need security and well-being. That gives well-being at least. The witch is back. I don't know. Animuslaver. I think no, it gives. What is the other? Okay, yeah. Let's go for that, because I am too long. I take too long to decide anyway, so I'm just gonna go for this. Animuslaver. Whispers were circulating of an evil that had descended upon the kingdom. The rumors had everyone jumping at shadows, and levels of distrust were high among the populace. If something was not done soon to alleviate the people's fears, neighbors would begin accusing neighbors of random evil acts. They would be swallowed by their own paranoia. Okay, so let's take care of it, because we don't have a Jacobian priest. So it's gonna be the knight and the spy working together. Someone had to find the truth. Was there any real threat to the people, or could the chaos be tracked to a single cause? For truth and justice! I can't remember what I made you, Sir Bruce, but sure. Let's do it for favor. Let's jump into it. Oh, hey, you're half through the sand. That's always a good place to start. And you're hungry. You do have food items, yes. What did I make you? Vain, adventurous, and bloodthirsty. Okay, fair enough. You don't have anything. I'm gonna go make sure they're okay. Okay, so we're ready now. So, what are we supposed to do? Present thyself to the queen. I better see what this is about. Yeah. Let's go see if she knows anything. Can give us some information about this evil in our lands. Mrs. Queen. Hello. It's bad, Sir Bruce. A visiting Marquis has gone missing after visiting the docks to check on his holdings. News has already spread to his homeland, where they proposed an edict to impose a trade embargo upon us. Go search the ship for information. Return to me when you have answers. Okay, let's go do that. I think the spy's on his way down there as well. Yeah, because he's supposed to deliver some yeah, that venom. Here you go, guard. Why you need it? Okay, Knight Captain Bruce arrived at the docks ready to begin his investigation. Meanwhile, under spy Raymore was interrupted from his thoughts by the low honk of a cormorant. To the unskilled ear, it was just a call of a common seabird, but to the spy, it was information. It meant there was a drop for him at the messenger box. Neat. Well, you can go. Yeah, you can go search this ship, and meanwhile, you go to messenger box. There's one right here. Go here and search it for. Check for secret drop. Yeah, let's see who's finished first. I think it's Bruce. So Bruce, dear. No sign of anything untoward, but apparently there are 2 new visitors to Destiny Isle that might have some information. The captain's nephew, who is staying aboard, and a frail old woman. Okay, so we need to ask both of them. Ask about the missing Marquis. Who are you? Oh. Oh, it's an old man. I thought it said old woman. Hello, old man. Do you have some information? Oh, that's a spy. I should really do one at once, or this is gonna be a little weird. Okay, so the spy. A note from Hillary of the Guild Council? She wants to meet me in the forest after the noon hour. Now, what could the council want with me? Alright. Let's go back to Bruce. And the old man. A missing Marquis? I knew a Marquis once. Or maybe it was a Marlin. You ever been fishing on the open waters? Big beasts. Marlin. Horrible. Difficult to pull in. Once you get 'em, though, they slice up real nice. Make a fine bait. Catch yourself a good grub or tuna. I do enjoy a good tuna. Chop it up, add in a few eggs, beat it all, spread it on a slice or two of 2-day bread. Makes a fine meal. Sure. Okay. Question the captain's nephew aboard the ship. Okay. Because that old man had nothing to give us. So, nephew, do you know anything? Please? Ooh. Timothy? Knight Captain Bruce said as he pushed aside the door. A boy jumped from his place on the floor and scrambled atop the bed. He curled up and burrowed his head into his chest, with his legs shook uncontrollably. Bruce sat on the edge of the bed, doing his best to be non-threatening. I am Knight Captain Bruce. I have some questions. That's not threatening at all. But Timothy spoke not at all in response to the questions. Knight Captain Bruce pressed his questioning until he eventually broke the child's silence. Timothy described a demonic feature. It ate them, sir. Them beggars and the harbor. When my uncle sailed in, I jumped aboard. I'm not even going home. You can't send me back to Culliver. I won't go. The boy pulled the covers over his head and trembled beneath. Further questions were met with silence. Well, it did help us a little. Request leave from the Queen. Yeah, we need to go to Culliver. What is it called? Culliver? Culliver? Whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it. Culliver. And we need some food, apparently. Oh, and we need some sleep. Well, I sent the spy home as well. The spy is insomniac, which means he has a problem with getting a full night's sleep. So, yeah, I need to give him sleep when I can. My queen, I need to leave to Culliver, or however you pronounce it, because there's a demonic creature. The edict is being held in deliberations thanks to a friend we have in their court. but our time is running out. Take your journey, Knight Captain Bruce, and return with answers. Okay, but first, I'm gonna go home and sleep. Who's gonna go home first? Ah, never mind. Okay, no, not relax. You sleep, and you sleep as well, because we need to do that. Sleep, yes. Okay, oh. The spy is up in the middle of the night, so we might as well do what he wants to do while Bruce is sleeping. And eating afterwards. He's not feeling very good. Okay. Spy. Destroy the node in the well. Okay, we can do that. Let's go down to the well, then. Speed it up, speed it up. Destroy the node. I can't even remember. Did it say what it was? No. Oh yeah, those people want to meet with us. I forgot. Alright. No, there's no evidence. Hillary's note said she'd be the forest clearing afternoon. Is it afternoon right now? I mean, as long as it's not noon, I guess it's... Well, it could be before noon. Okay, well, she's here. Hello! I'm here to meet with you. Oh, nice meeting. Listen, Raymore. An artifact of great power has found its way to the shores of Destiny Isle. The council has been unable to learn anything of this artifact, only that all scry attempts come up clouded by darkness. They wish to employ your unique skill set in finding it. Oh, do you? Well, I'm going home to eat. And then I'll decide afterwards, because... Yeah. Oh, Bruce is not... Oh, well, he's almost up. I don't hope it's confusing that I switch between the two. Well, I don't really have a choice, because I can't just finish up one quest and then do the others. I have to, like, do them almost at the same time. Oh, it sounded like someone was screaming out there, but it's just there's construction workers building a whole new apartment area. Write a letter of introduction. Okay, I guess we do that on the scribbled table. Yes, I should inform the Knight Captain of Coloroo of my impending visit to their homeland. Yeah, that's might be a good idea, so you don't get attacked, or they think you are attacking them. Send the letter. What are you doing, by the way? Oh, you're sleeping. That's good. Pigeon is on a way. It shouldn't take long to get a response. Yeah. Well, we don't really have a choice. Oh, there we go. The pigeon must have returned by now. I should head home and see if I have a message. Head home. Okay. So it delivered personally to your door. That's a nice pigeon. It says, Knight Captain Bruce, the township of Coloroo welcomes you. The captain of the guard shall meet you upon your arrival. A safe journey to you. Magistrate Imbecendo. Weird name. Okay, travel to Coloroo. Let's do that. Let's see if this spy's awake. He's not. Let's sleep some more, I guess. We have things to do. Feed the beast, eavesdrop the conversation, do the chanter, train the symphony. Well, you're away right now. It's gonna take a while before you're back. So we need to do these. Ooh, the crazy guy up in the crow's nest was screaming about some mysterious island in the horizon again. None appeared on the map. The gathered crew eagerly looked up to the quarterdeck for guidance from Knight Captain Bruce. So we could investigate or stay on course. I want to investigate because Bruce is adventurous. He wants to know things. There was a lot of uncharted islands in the seas, of course. Bruce had overheard wild rumors about them from the crew. Who knew what might be found? Bruce allowed the crew to investigate the island, but after hours of searching and scratching, all they found was a few herbs, flowers, and the pain of seeing dead dreams dashed on the harsh rocks of reality once again. Well, we got some experience and onions. And demoralized buff. Which one is that? Bruce is demoralized from not fulfilling his responsibilities. That's okay, Bruce. We forgive you. Colorville looked to be a town arising anew from the ashes. Its people smiled readily enough. But when asked, spoke of dark days past. They spoke in hushed voices of disappearances and referred to it as an evil stalking them. The guardsmen chalked it up to bandits and wolves. As Knight Captain Bruce sailed homeward, he focused his thoughts on Fisherman Frank. Folks had recalled that he was new to the lands. There are less than a few months. None said it outright, but Bruce felt it. It was more than a coincidence that spirits began to arise after Frank's departure. Okay, so we need to find a Frank. So, is Bruce getting... Ooh! While surrounding the depths near the dangerous reef, while sounding, a pock-faced, deck-catted yelled out, "Mermaid!" Lo and behold, as the crew gathered around the forecastle, a strange and beautiful sea creature with sparkling hair gazed directly at Bruce as if mesmerized. Should I talk to her or harpoon it? I don't think it's very nice to harpoon it, so I think I'm gonna go with talk to it. Or talk to her, sorry. Was it really a mermaid? Or just another one of the weird, grotesque sea creatures that the Watcher conjured to confuse the frightening sailors away from the sea? There was only one way to be sure. Well, when you put it that way, I'm still gonna do it. Bruce lured the mysterious creatures toward the ship with a charming old sea shanty he had heard as a child. As the crew looked on slack-jawed, the beautiful mermaid shook her sparkling hair and loosed some precious stones. With a quick flick of her tail, she showered the men with gifts from the sea and then vanished beneath the waves. The crew was elated. Experience gold and mana stones. Nice. Was that in the sea? I guess it could be. Alright. Let's do what Bruce needs to do. He needs to duel the challenger, which is her. Where is she? She is right there. Okay. Duel challenger. Or challenge to a duel, I guess. And afterwards we just make him train a sim for 2 hours. Oh, wrong sim. Here we go.
Karim
And see.
Ha! Koni Borsin.
Ha! I accept your challenge! Furious onslaught. Yes, that sounds right. Mortal blow. She has a much nicer armor than we do. That's not fair. One insect down. That was pathetic. Very. Let's try again. Right, let's speed it up. Come on, beat her. You can do it. Come on, Bruce. God damn it. Knocked out. Well, fine. I'm gonna go eavesdrop in conversation. There should be people. That's not what I want to do. There should be people in here, right? Let's go see. Yeah, but they're not really talking. Alright. Let's go to town then. Well, there's people down here. Let's see if we can get there in time to eavesdrop a conversation, please. Yes, it worked. Woo! That was easy. And then feed the beast. Because someone needs to do that. And Bruce, are you awake? Yeah, you are. Okay, you need to train sim. That's best to do over here. Train someone. A good man, Ellen. Why not? Train. Let's see how long that's gonna go. Okay. Yes. My first loyalty is to a crown. I should inform Lady Amy the Great and seek her guidance. Sergeant at Arms Irvin knows of all the comings and goings of Destiny Isle. I could get... So how loyal is he? Is a pirate loyal? I actually don't know that. I mean, or is it like they're loyal to the captain until they get strong enough to take his place? I don't know what that works, but I guess loyalty is needed. So yeah, loyalty is with the crown. So let's go talk to Lady Amy. Or else I'm gonna get him beheaded. And you're still training. That's good. You just have to keep an eye on it, because sometimes the people you train just suddenly leave. Oh, right, you're here. Actually, I want to make you eat because you're hungry. Bear soup, I guess. Oh, I didn't read it. I'm sorry. Well, you're able to pause the episode and read. My mind was elsewhere. Oopsie. Are you done yet? Thank you. Stop that. Go home. And eat. Okay, does it say here, better keep all options open just in case Hillary and the council could prove useful? It can't hurt. Okay. I don't know if it was some important information. I hope it was just like, I don't know. That sounds possible. Okay, let's go talk to Hillary. Again. Hello. I'm missing Marquitz, and Knight Captain Bruce is investigating. There could be a connection. Wait for Knight Captain Bruce to request your help. Our investigations may overlap, and we might be able to help one another. Okay, so it's Bruce who next. So, get out of that. And then go request some assistance from the spy. That's quite a coincidence. Perhaps under Spy Raymore can learn something that is direct approach failed to yield. That the direct approach failed to yield. Hello! Because that's how we speak. That Captain Bruce needs my help gathering information for some of his suspects. The direct approach fails, so it's time for a more subtle approach. I need a disguise. Time to die. Die disguise. Well, not die as it, but yeah. You can read it, you know what I mean. Through disguise. So we need a bolt of clothes. We can do that. Okay. I think we only need one, right? Let's hope so. And we might as well just go do it in the tavern because it's closest. Peasant rigs. Alright. Eavesdrop on the nephew. Can't forget my disguise, sure. So that's what a peasant look like? Sure. Alright, eavesdrop on the nephew. Yeah. Oh, you're getting along. That's nice. Oh, you should get home and get some sleep, by the way. Not to forget. And how's it going here? Why did you turn bald, by the way? Is she normally wearing a wig? Nothing but prayers to the Watcher and some muffled sobbing came from the boy's room. That's disturbing. Okay. Let's pick the fisherman's pocket. Pickpocket. Hello! There's something in the water! Do you see it? Haha! You didn't hear that, did you? Oh, that thing in the water! Oh, it must have been a mermaid, sorry. A journal! This should be of interest to Knight Captain Bruce. But he's sleeping right now. Well, I guess I could go home and sleep as well. Take off the disguise, because... I don't know. I don't think you should be bald. It's weirding me out that you suddenly turned bald. Okay. Sleep and make some food. Do you get hungry when you wake up? Probably. Okay. So you're supposed to go give the journal to Bruce. I don't know what I did when I created these characters, but if I just looked at these two and didn't know what role they have, I would actually have guessed that Bruce was the spy and not the other way around, because he has more dark clothes and stuff like that, and yeah. I don't know. Stereotypically. The journal appeared to be a how-to for the solitary, slightly insane traveling fisherman. One particular passage stood out, showing sudden reverence for something called the Animuslaver. Animu. Animuslaver. I have no idea how you pronounce it. Animuslaver. Yeah. I think upon thee, Animuslaver, as the day rises and the sun sets and the waves recede into ocean's grasp. Animus. Okay, so it's Animuslaver. Okay. Shall I seek thee again? Knight Captain Bruce tapped his chin thoughtfully. I know that name, but from there, maybe Hillary would know more of this. Okay, so Bruce wants to contemplate the current situation, and okay, and Raymond wants to write a letter to Hillary. Contemplate the situation. There. Yes. Let's think about this. How to... Yes, indeed. That is a map. That indeed is a map. If you were in doubt. Let's speed it up. It takes too long. Oh, you have some things to do. Okay. I recall now. Animuslaver was the subject of a child's fable, a tale meant to scare the weak and harden the heart of the strong. I'm sure something. I didn't read more. I'm not quite sure of the title, but I'm sure it was a book. It was a book of fables. Okay, but first we have to do these stuff first. Well, this is a fine conundrum to get in, especially when you're very hungry and tired. Good job, Raymond. He was supposed to break this guy out, but he failed. Alright, so let's go back to this guy and... Why are you in your armor again? Stop that. You have an ugly armor, so don't do it. You should go and find a book of fables. Meanwhile, I'm gonna keep an eye out for... Oh, he's free now. Okay, should we try again or just go home and sleep? Let's try one more time. Nope. He's failed again. Great job. Okay. Book of fables, book of fables, book of fables. Oh, children. Demons, devils, and other children's fables. Yes. Let's buy it. Flustered with the crowded street, Knight Captain Bruce took a shortcut through a tough section of town. The narrow, crooked streets got darker and more treacherous. Suddenly, Bruce was cornered by a gang of hooded hoods. "Yeah, gold or your blood," they hissed out in unison. Lecture or run for it? Lecture them? This is rude. It was sad, really. The ruffians just needed a little wise counsel. They were merely the product of a poor environment and failing education system. Surely Knight Captain Bruce could bring them around. Yes. And as Knight Captain Bruce lectured the fox, they slowly sheathed their crooked blades and looked sheepishly towards one another, began to nod their heads and cry. The leader stepped forward and thanked Knight Captain Bruce for teaching them the value of self-respect. Each wretch hugged Bruce in turn and left a small token of his appreciation. Oh, nice. Gold experience, renown, and 4 times weak curative tonic. Well, I guess we could use that. And you're supposed to read the book. Fair enough. You should go eat first, though. Because you're hungry. Afterwards, you can read the book. There's only one. When you're out, you're going home and you're going to sleep. And then you're going to eat. And then we see how alive you are after that. Okay, Bruce. Oh! Page 1. The Tale of Eric, the Rise and Fall of the Well-Intentioned Monarch. Page 3. Eric, Prince of Melny, vanquished of the horde from the north, brought forth the blade Animuslaver from its sheath and held it before its people. Animus, the blade of souls. Animus, savior to Melny. Page 21. 20 years passed. The Prince Eric, the slave to Animus, knelt before the graves of his wives and children and wept. All was gone. The kingdom, the people, his family, all taken by Animus. Only spirits remained. That was a sad story. I didn't really know what it was about because you kind of jumped through it. Okay. The journal, the fable, and the disappearance of Culliver. 3 clues and point going to the fisherman. It's time to get answers. Okay, let's confront him. Oh. Oh, it's responsibility. Nothing to do about that. You are not able to free him, so too bad. Hello, fisherman. Hello, fisherman. I need some answers. What are you thinking about food? Night Captain Bruce demanded answers from Fisherman Frank. Tell me of Animuslaver. Do you have the blade? Frank was caught by surprise. Why is it a question mark? Tell me of Animuslaver. Do you have the blade? Well, I understand the last one, but the first one, nah. Frank was caught by surprise, but would not submit to wild accusations. He smiled at Bruce. What of it, lad? If 'twere mine, then what hold have ye? The raspy wheezy as he spoke did not diminish the disdain of his voice, but beneath the fisherman's clothing, Bruce thought he saw the glint of steel. Demand it. Give me it. Or I'll give you my blade in your gut, you fisherman. I told him. Night Captain Bruce threw himself onto the fisherman, grabbing beneath the folds of his shirt. He caught hold of the hilt of a sword and pulled back with all his might. The sword seemed to emerge from some impossible concealed location, almost as it withdrew from within the fisherman's chest. As the knight held up the blade, the fisherman sank to the ground. The energy appeared to drain from him and whispered, "Free." Focused on the sword, he now grasped Night Captain Bruce. Night Captain Bruce did not hear the old man's final word. Oh, hello, Death. Fisherman Frankenstein. He really is. Destiny, I'll need this sword more than you, old man. That's not very nice. What now? Ooh, now we are possessed by it. Okay, let's admire this sword. Ooh, it's nice. Can I keep it? How are you doing? You're eating. Oh, you're still very tired. God damn it. Can't sleep. So, how do you like it? The sword pulses with energy. I see empires burning, armies advancing. A lone figure holding forth Animus calls to all to follow him to victory, to glory, to life eternal. How could the fisherman become so frail when he held at his fingertips such incredible power? Yeah, how indeed. Equip the anime sword and test it on its training dummy. Well, at least it's a training dummy you want to test it on. Let's go home and do that. You can sleep in 2 hours, that's okay. Even though you really need it right now. But there's nothing to do about that. Yes, strictest responsibilities. Not good. Alright. We have time to do this before sleep. Test Animus. Take that, training dummy! Haha! For how long? Okay, we need to go to sleep now. Go sleep. No, sleep. Sorry. You should be able to sleep now as well, right? Yes, sleep. Good. 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 Okay, well. I can't make Rainbow sleep. Well, he slept a little, but he's up again. So we might as well do what he needs to do. And it's writing a letter to the council, or to Hillary. And yes. And message. There we go. Oh, now it's his turn again. Can you bad night sleep? Oh, you can sleep again. Okay, that's good. Let's go do that. Sleep, and afterwards you can eat. And what about you? You're almost done sleeping, and then you're supposed to eating. Better rhyming. On YouTube. And then you're going to seek comfort. Oh, that's night. Nice. Night.
Oh.
Oh. It's actually giving off a small rumbly sound. Spa was searching at arms, Irvin. Sure. Oh, again, I feel the surge of power. My mind is clear, my thoughts unclouded. Or maybe you're just being brainwashed. That is a possibility too. Let's go spa and then do what we is our responsibilities. Furious onslaught.
More gal.
I'll kill him. The sword. I need wills within me. A desire I am unable to deny. To hunt. Sure. You can do that. But afterwards. We need to do this first. Okay, finally done with the responsibilities. You need to eat, and then we can continue with... Oh yeah, we were supposed to go hunting. Yes. You really spend a lot of time on these responsibilities sometimes. Some of them are really, really short and really easy, and others are just taking so long. But, yeah. Let's stop complaining. Night Captain Bruce was wandering through the forest when he heard some chanting and drumming in the distance. Making his way stealthily through the brush, he spied a throng of tall navy blue elves dancing around a glowing white tree. Spy them or chop it down. I think I'm gonna go spy on them. Or chop it down. It was a crystal blank tree. If the old stories were correct, they only grew in dry alkaline soils filled with mithril and magic crystal. If Knight Captain Bruce were to chop it down, he could claim the treasure. Which one of our religious ceremonies was unheard of. If Knight Captain Bruce hid in the bushes. That was difficult to say. He might see what would happen next. Perhaps they would even leave some artifact behind. It's more pirate-like to do the latter one. Yeah. Chop it down. Knight Captain Bruce burst through the shrubbery, screaming and waving his arms to scare off the supposedly skittish elves. The music stopped immediately, in unison, each elf slowly turned to face Knight Captain Bruce. There was an awkward moment of silence, and then, like lightning, an explosion of arrows and spears. Bruce ran blindly for his life, miraculously escaped without injury. So much for skittish, he joked to himself. Well, good job. Knight Captain Bruce was distracted during his hunt by the blade within his grasp. He found it difficult to take his eyes from it. Without warning, a wolf jumped upon it, its teeth bared and hungry. In an instant, Animus swung and buried itself into the wolf's side. The beast had no time to howl as it fell limp upon the forest floor. A feeling of euphoria whooshed over Knight Captain Bruce as he knelt beside the beast, taking what he could to make a meal of it. Nice. A bear reared up before Knight Captain Bruce, roaring maniacally, ready to attack. Run away, fight. The bear may have claws, but Bruce has a sword. The bear is going down. The bear was even more fearsome than it seemed. Even 4 feet of steel wasn't enough to stop the destructive machine of claw and fur. Bruce was wounded, but at last he had received some vulnerable experience. Good job, Bruce. Let's go home. What are you doing? Oh, you go home too. And you should eat and then sleep, so you can catch up on some more sleep. And you should just go straight to sleep. Oh yeah, you were grievously mauled. Go sleep. Hopefully get better. Eat. You're still feeling very bad, but you're alive, so that's good. And we are supposed to seek comfort, which means admire. Admire the sword. Why does the power not return? Animus would not abandon me. What have I done? Animus, how shall I prove myself to you? What must I do? Knight Captain Bruce, thoughts filled with visions of war, destruction, and conquest. One image above all others stood out. He floated above the cunning water, the dead piled upon the ocean floor, and he alone held life at his fingertips. Knight Captain Bruce could not decide if this was a vision of torment or glory, but a sudden hatred filled his mind. Animus shall free you! Flashed across his mind's eyes. Well, that's not good. Henry has had some time now. There might be a drop. Well, you're supposed to discuss foreign affairs. Well, let's just do this stuff. Bruce is feeling really bad. Not only is he very majorly mauled. Oh, he's feeling better. But he's scornful lies. Bruce despises all things. Only does the blade Animus lighten the mood. My Animus. Isolated, Bruce feels the world has turned cold. And apart from that, he had a fight and failed very much because, well, he's half dead, so couldn't really fight. But you're almost done with your stuff. Have to break someone out. Okay, let's see if you can do it this time. Well, you are feeling a lot better this time and you're not tired or hungry. So let's see if it works. Nope. I'm gonna give you some I'm gonna try sometimes do petty criminal Catherine or assistant pigkeeper Jared. Well, might as well. Oh, now it's red. I shouldn't have done it. I guess I'm that Raymore is not. What, he is only level 1. He didn't level up at all. God damn it! But I start with Bruce at level 4 and he's up to level 6. God damn it, spy man. Okay, let's go check the drop because he got something. Hopefully. You're not even able to do that. Come on! Thank you. Oh. Oh, now he leveled up. That's good. The message read, Animuslaver, and the artifact are indeed the same. Animus is an ancient demon. Animuslaver. Oh, that's how I spell it. Whose soul was captured within the blade. Animus is vengeful and exists with but one purpose, to consume and destroy. Should you come across the sword, do not, under any circumstances, unsheath it. You must return it to the council for study and dismantling immediately. As a precaution, I'm including a recipe for Reason Mist, a potion that should break free any who have fallen under Animus' influence. Good luck. Okay, I must warn Captain Bruce before he discovers Animus. Yeah, it would be bad if he discovered it before I got to it. Oh no. Bruce! Bruce! Let's close these. Bruce, I must warn you!
Oh, if thou shim des needs.
That did not go well. You must already be under the sword's influence. I better get the potion brewing. Acquire the ingredients. Okay. What are the ingredients? A lot of back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So, what was it called? Oh, it must be a boon to anyone who lives by the sword. This will want to reduce the severity of wound. Is it? A blood pear is made from 2 fattened leeches and a sugar pear. Oh, okay. So it's not. Okay, fair enough. Let's go do that. And you go to sleep. Ah, all these keys. So 2 fattened leeches and 1 sugar pear. Yeah. Afterwards you could sleep. Fattened. There. And a sugar peach. Pear. Not a peach. Sugar pear. There we go. Ooh, Ramo rounded a corner in the busy village and almost ran over a young halfling wearing a moth-eaten and uncharacteristically grubby coat. The hustling little hobby hastily extracted a beautiful lute from behind his back. He drew near unspied Ramo and whispered, "Like new, half price. What do you say? What say you?" No, shut up. Underspied Ramo obligatory looked over the flute and gently handed it back to the homely half-pint. "Why not play this beautiful little lute in the square and earn some money, eh?" he counseled. The grubby little hobby stared back grimly, then grunted its disapproval. It stuck out its veiled little tongue, and after aiming a spiteful glare Ramo's way, scampered off into the dusty village streets. Okay, so it was definitely stolen. You sleep and then you eat, and what are you doing? You're sleeping as well. Fair. I have to drop the pear and the 2 leeches into the town's well and let them soak for a minute or 2. Wrong button. Disgusting. Soak the ingredients, I guess. No one look, please. This is disgusting. I just have to soak these things. I remember having blood pear soup as a child. Was this monster a good recipe? Ew. Okay, let's retrieve it before anyone else gets it. Yep, those are blood pears, just like Mom used to make. Yikes. Reason misdrawn. Okay. Let's go do that. Oh, responsibilities. Afterwards. Okay, what was it called? Reason misdrawn. this one. Yes. The final ingredient dissolved into the liquid with a curl of smoke. Under Spy Raymore held the mixture out up to the light, examining for impurities, and found none. The result was a perfectly crafted draught of resin mist. Ingesting it would break anyone from the influence of Animus. Now, Under Spy Raymore just have to convince the afflicted knight to drink it. Yeah, let's see. Let's do the responsibilities first, and then I'll get back to it. Alright, so what do we have to do? Make friends with Knight Captain Bruce. Alright, I guess that sounds possible.
You go next, not yet.
Just talk about everything and nothing and increase your relationship, please. There we go. Give potion. Let's see if this works. Please. Come on, stop talking. Hey, you! I brew this potion. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but I want you to drink it. Thank you. What happened? Explain situation. Well, there was this sword, you know, and you kind of fell in love with it and wanted to destroy the world and all. You know, the old story. Knight Captain Bruce listened to Under Spy Raymore, unable to comprehend everything he was telling him. His memories remained clouded as Under Spy Raymore attempted to shed light upon them. And then you drank the potion! A flash of light blinded Knight Captain Bruce. His memories returned. As quick as that, it all refocused. Knight Captain Bruce recalled everything about Animus, about the investigation, about... Oh no, It was not you, Captain Bruce. Raymore tried to confront him. I let that man die. And now you have a chance to make things right. Give me the sword. I will see that it is destroyed. You both need food, but okay, let's see. What should Knight Captain Bruce do? Under Spy Raymore has earned my trust. If he believes the sword can be dismantled, I shall honor the trust. Animuslaver falls under the jurisdiction of the court. It is for the Queen to decide. What would I do? The Queen can decide. The fate of Animuslaver must fall to the Queen to decide, but I thank you, Raymore, for everything. Alright, let's go make some food before we do anything. We're not gonna starve to death. Is that not fun? I guess. I've never tried. I don't want to. It doesn't sound like fun. I mean, the whole death thing. It's very final. It's very, you have to be very committed to die, and I'm not very good with commitments. I'd rather live free, and you can't do that if you're dead. Queen, invite to come. No, we're just gonna give you a report. Are we gonna give you a report? Is that what we're gonna do? Okay. The cursed blade influence has been removed. It is time to inform the Queen of all that has transpired and determine Animus' fate. Studying the weapon, Lady Amma the Great said, "So this is it. I recall the stories from childhood, but never believed the blade to be true." She put the blade slightly from its sheath, only for an instant before Knight Captain Bruce reached out and firmly pushed the blade back into place. "My apologies, my lady. The sword's influence acts quickly and will not care that you are a queen." "Of course," the monarch agreed. Knight Captain Bruce banished this blade to the ocean depths, where it may be forever lost in blackness. Okay, I can do that. Destroy Animuslaver. nice sword. It was nice knowing you. It was nice almost destroying the entire world and our kingdom. Oh, after a short break to repair a ripped sail, the anchor was raised. That what was unusually a one-man job became a trial as 4 sailors struggled to bring the anchor up out of the water. With Knight Captain Bruce's help, they were able to haul it onto the deck, where they made an incredible discovery. The anchor had been so heavy because a large treasure chest was hooked onto it. The damaged chest opened easily, spilling gold and valuable across the deck and the ship. The entire crew was now surrounding Knight Captain Bruce and his sudden bonanza. I guess I have to distribute it because I don't want to risk that that we take the commanding post. Yeah. That's not very pirate-like, but fine. As the Knight Captain Bruce agreed to hand the treasure out to everyone aboard, a cheer erupted from the crew as he was hailed as a hero. After the treasure had been distributed, a deckhand approached Bruce and offered him a strange piece of twisted metal that he had found mixed with the portions of the treasure. Mysterious metal fragment. Well, thank you. Knight Captain Bruce held the bundled sword close during the journey to the charger's funeral. As they approached, he unwrapped the sword, took Animus by the hilt one last time, and with a heave, launched the blade into the whirlpool's edge. Animus separated from its sheath on its flight into the icy water, and in that moment, Knight Captain Bruce felt a sting as if he had thrown himself overboard into the churning waters. Knight Captain Bruce was awoke by the sudden impact of the ship's deck to the backside of the sun, beating down upon his fate. The captain stood over him, offered a hand. I wouldn't be thinking or swimming at a time like this one, my lord. You have to be careful if you wish to be climbing up to top of the slates in these waters. You never know when a ripple be waiting to take you overboard. Thank you, Captain. Bruce closed his eyes and exhaled. Let us go home. Oh, that was nice. Ba-ba-da! Animus was gone. Knight Captain Bruce and Underspy Raymer returned to their duties, and the folk of Destiny Isle were spared the torment Animuslaver promised to bring them. Strangely, the people of Adverton had forgotten all about the missing Marquis after their annual order of the chinchilla scarves from the craft hole was mixed up with the delivery of chinchilla vests. Oh, that's bad. This was for them unacceptable, as the vest season had come and gone. Well, personal problems. Well, that's it for this episode then. That was a successful voyage. We destroyed the... It would have been fun if there was an option to keep the sword and go insane or something like that. I would have done it. But yeah. That's it for now. So we actually have the money to build a new hero next time. We have 2 left, the priest and the merchant. If any of you have any want to have any saying in which one, and gender and look and style and personality and all that stuff, feel free to comment, or I'm just gonna do something random like always. But yeah, I really enjoyed this game. It was nice to be back because it's just a calm game where I just sit here and talk and read and play pretend and do silly voices, or try to at least. But yeah, that's it for this episode. So I really hope that you liked it, and if you do, please give it a like and share it with everyone you know on social media. It really helps me out a lot. And subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see all you guys in the next video. Bye!